This is a show made by 20somethings.
For 20somethings.
For people who have been there, done that.
Or thought about it.
It could be pretty solid.
It could be interesting.
Or it could be whatever you want it to be.
We're making this up as we go along. This is an experiment.
This is who we are.
We're just a bunch of 20somethings.
And we're back. Welcome to Season 2 of 20somethings TV. You may notice that we have some unfamiliar faces at either end of the table. And this is Chelsea Gomez and James Tabor. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. We're glad to be here. It's a pleasure to be on this panel.
We're happy to have you.
So to get to know you better, we came up with a little something we're gonna try out, didn't we?
So we each prepared a different question to ask our counterparts and see, just to kind of get to know them, a little icebreaker. So you have your question, I have mine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna do them at the same time, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Chelsea.
All right, count of three then. Ready?
Yeah. One,
1, 2, 3.
If you were
Favorite
shaped
sex
with
position?
macaroni, what would you be?
But
SpongeBob.
I like the top.
Okay. Just general.
Missionary.
Oh, there's more specific. Very religious.
Oh,
wait,
affiliated. Was yours also the sex position?
No.
What'd you ask?
What? If you were shaped with macaroni, what would you be?
Oh.
You get G-rated? Yeah, PG-13.
This is why
would
you
be
almost
R.
got cut.
I chose
Strong
SpongeBob.
start to the season.
Either way, little get to know you things. Next segment, hot topics.
Hot topics. So not to bring down the tone or anything, but we do have a serious topic to start off with, but we promise we'll lighten it up quick enough. This week, Kesha lost to her case against our producer, who allegedly raped her and is being forced to continue to work with him. This has been a large issue, which has been brought to the attention of several other female celebrities as well as male celebrities, and she's been getting a lot of support from various parties. I, for one, stand with Kesha. I think it's terrible, no matter who you are, being forced to work with someone like that. And I think the fact that we even still have to debate whether someone saying they've been raped is real is a problem.
I agree. I think it's more, I think on the positive spin of it, you can see that there's a lot of celebrities that are taking endorsement with Kesha. You have like Zed as a producer and all of them that are stepping up saying that they're going to help her for free, and you have Taylor Swift donating money, and Adele at the Brit Awards publicly announced that she's supportive of Kesha. So I think a lot of it on the positive side is that you're seeing a lot of Hollywood kind of stepping up and making sure that they're making a show of, making an example of that it's not okay to do that.
Doing their part to make it right. That's a good part of humanity.
Also on campus, we are becoming more proactive in those types of things. We have a PLEASE program. I don't know what PLEASE stands for yet, but you do go through a series of training to learn how to work with people who have been victims and how to learn to be a better bystander as well. So not only in the real world, but in our community, we are also doing things too.
So if you are someone who has suffered from assault or rape, please reach out to the PLEASE program. The Women's Center is 22 Upper College Road. They have peer educators and peer listeners there to talk with you and hear you out and find you the resources that you need. So please work with them on that, because only 2% of rapes reported are false. So everything you have to say is valid, and you should reach out if you're in a situation like that.
And keeping up with the entire celebrity sphere of gossip and drama, moving on, Kanye and Taylor are currently back into having a feud. Their long-running feud of the last, 5 or 6 years now, where he kind of went out and yelled at her on MTV, cut her off. I think it was like 2012 or something. Then they were fine. They made up for it about 2 years ago, and now Kanye released his new album, and he shit-talked on Taylor on the album, and now they're coming back to fighting again. So I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of...
Well, my take on this is that when you release a album, you gotta talk to some people and stir up something so people are like, okay, well, we should see what he's doing to see if he's all right. But, Kanye, I think you should really get the help you need. Blaming other people for your problems, it's not right. So
He's not blaming them for his problems. He's blaming himself for their fame.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense the way you put it that way.
He's bringing it back to him. which I'm just tired of hearing in my opinion.
Yeah,
Of course.
funny how these people sort of find a way to make it all about them at all times.
Right, and not to mention how they try to attract attention to themselves by doing negative things, such as our not so liked Donald Trump.
True.
Ugh.
Hate to mention that name on the show, but it has to be done.
I think with Donald Trump, he, as much as bad as you can talk about him, he's a smart guy because he knows the American people, and he is hitting right at the reflex. If you say dumb stuff and you call people names like a fourth grader, then people are gonna react to it. And he's doing a better job. And he got Jeb Bush out of the election. He called Jeb called him a jerk, and it's. I remember these kind of fights when I was in 5th grade.
That's a good way of putting it though. I think it's very childish how it looks like Trump's like the bully on the playground, and then Jeb's like the nervous little kid. And for the longest time, I even thought Jeb was like a little brother between his other brother George, and it's just funny. I found out later on he's actually the older brother.
Yeah, he is. It's weird.
But he just acts so childish and like naive and all of that. And then when he dropped out, now apparently his actual JebBush.com, the link actually transfers you to the Trump site.
Yeah, because did you hear I think it was an intern, I believe, don't quote me on this, forgot to renew the website, and as soon as Trump realized, he bought the domain, so it just transfers you back over to Donald Trump's website.
Which Trump, again, just using his money to go where he can.
And Trump doesn't have anything. He has a position where he can run his own campaign. He has his own money, so he doesn't need other people telling him what to do. And if he calls people names, says that he can shoot someone and it wouldn't bother his campaign, hey, the more power to him. He's a rich guy and he's living the American dream, even though it might not be our dreams or anyone's dreams. But
Interesting concept there. Would you, Chelsea, would you say that Donald Trump's the elephant in the room?
I would say Donald Trump stinks as much as an elephant in the room. And speaking of elephants, in India, recently we had a situation where an elephant strayed from his forest, safari, what have you, and into society, crossing streets, smashing cars, and walking into someone's back yard and welcoming themselves into, or the elephant welcoming himself into someone's bathroom while someone was sitting on a toilet just trying to enjoy a normal day. And I don't know, what would you guys think about having an elephant walk in while you're trying to get ready for?
I'd make the joke, maybe I'd pee my pants out of shock, but
Well, you're not wearing pants in that scenario.
yeah, you'd be on the toilet.
how
Your
convenient.
pants already be off, so you already beat the chase then, too.
I think that'd be a great thing. Look, if I ever had an elephant walk in on me pooping or just an elephant come into my life in general, I wouldn't see it as a bad thing. Insurance is going to pay for it, and I get to enjoy this beast in my household, and maybe get to fondle his trunk. I don't know. I don't know what's polite when,
It's a good way to
when an
spin it,
elephant
yeah.
comes into your house. I don't know if you greet them with peanuts or a trunk fondle. It's not my culture. I'll stop there.
True. Feeding off of the whole viral video and all of that, I'm sure most of us, I think some of us have seen the viral video of Damn Daniel, where a high schooler was videotaping his friend on Snapchat, and he has Vans. I don't know if most of the audience probably seen it by now. He's white Vans, and the guy recording, he's going like, "Damn Daniel," and he tries this weird little Hawaiian accent or whatever, and I think it's hilarious, and it's gotten 47 million views in the last week. I don't know, have you guys seen it before?
I heard the remix.
True, there was a remix
Made a
that
hot
came out.
track out of that.
I saw it, but why is this getting 47 million views?
I want to know who found
it's
it
just
first.
it's just some damn Daniel got it again with the white Vans.
I
Anyone
love
can
it.
do that.
I think it's the epitome of just something completely stupid getting blown up out of proportion, but people love it.
I want to do something like that because I want to meet Ellen.
True.
If you do something, if you're that kid from Target, or if you have some stupid video, you can meet Ellen. So maybe if we try to do something dumb, we can get on Ellen.
We could.
Tune in next week.
True.
All right, so even though we just started the new show, we already have some viewer mail that we didn't get to read from last year. And why when I say we, I mean they didn't get to read from last year. So we got some mail, and I'd like to share it with you guys.
Read away.
Our first mail is from Linda Revere. She says,
Linda.
I'm a longtime fan of the show and have been watching religiously since the first episode a year ago. My kids love all the hosts, and your material is very refreshing. However, Matt, could you please send me your body measurements? I'd like to create a life-size doll in your image to have someone around the house for the kids to call dad. Anyways, keep up the good work, and I can't wait to see how the new co-hosts work out. You know, she just sounds like a great fan.
I would be fine with that. I will definitely send my measurements over. I won't publicly put them out there, but I'll send them privately.
I think you're a good role model to the youth of
very
youth
dad
today.
figure, maybe like a.
Would you say you're the
short
dad of this
dad.
table?
Maybe
yeah.
they could put like a little tape cassette and it's like, do your chores.
Exactly.
Daddy,
Yeah.
Do
Daddy,
I can do
Daddy,
some-
what do I do today?
Do
Exactly.
your
Do I go to
chores.
school?
What would your catchphrase be in your doll?
Oh, I don't know. Oh. It would be very sarcastic. It would be like, shut up. I'm on like watching TV or something. It would
Be
be
like
so.
every other dad.
I'd be the very tired dad that's like drinking beer from his like lazy boy. I would like. Oh, I would be too exhausted every day.
Dear Lord.
All right, we got one more. All right, I'll give it. Should we read one from a kid actually sent us a letter? Should we read one for a kid or one about Dunkin' Donuts?
Kid.
Kid, yeah. I'll go with
All
kid.
right, we
Although
got-
I'm not sure this show's really.
Kid friendly.
It is
we'll make
kid-friendly.
it kid friendly, you know.
I mean, we had the kid
We're
corner that
relatable.
one time.
I might be having a
Hit.
kid soon. I don't know.
Oh.
I
This
hope
is
to God I'm kidding. Kids are not something to joke about this young. I'm 21 and I.
But we're gonna joke about this kid's male. So.
All right. Dear 20-somethings, my name is Jordan and I'm 6. I love my parents, but they fight. Last week, Dad was on top of Mom spanking her butt like he does when I steal a cookie. Did Mommy steal a cookie? Please answer fast because I hear them wrestling upstairs.
Amelia, you want to take that? No? Why not?
It's too emotional for her. I understand.
Relatable. Was this you? Are you just using a pseudonym? You want to talk about it?
No, I just need a moment.
I'm not sure how to approach that. How would you go about?
Honestly, I don't think she stole a cookie.
No.
I think maybe the cookie's another thing. I don't know.
Do you have any other mail that you could read after that?
Okay, yeah, I guess the best thing to do is move on. Jordan, that's how you were born, actually. Parents wrestling.
All right.
I think that about wraps everything up, right?
I guess so.
Want to take us away, James?
Thanks for watching the first show of the second season of 20somethings TV. Come back for our next show when we do a little bit something crazier. Have a good one.
Bye.